Mike and I did a 24-hour fast a couple days ago, and I wanted to share our experience with you guys. So, we aren't usually people to say, oh, you should do a fast or a cleanse or whatever, because we really believe in, what works for you, and we don't want to set this kind of all overarching umbrella over everybody because first of all, a lot of times we're doing those things because it's part of a crash diet or we're doing it for the wrong reasons. So before I really explain this to you, a little quick disclaimer: we did not do a 24-hour fast for to cut calories or to do some sort of a cleanse or for weight loss or anything like that. So that's not why we were doing a 24-hour fast. So mainly we just kind of wanted to try it because we had never done a fast that long. And it's interesting when you do something like that. It was kind of just an experiment on ourselves. We were like, oh, we'll try it, see how it goes. But I wanted to share our experience because it really kind of opened up our eyes to how important it is for us to get in touch with our own bodies. And when we fasted, we really started, you really realize what it feels like to actually be hungry. And I think that's a sensation that a lot of us are kind of out of touch with. And so, you go through the day, like when was the last time that you didn't eat for 6 hours other than when you were sleeping, or you didn't eat for 12 hours even when you were sleeping? So when we did this 24-hour fast, we were kind of experiencing for the first time in a long time what, it really feels like to be hungry. So we tend to go through our days and we fear the feeling of hunger. It makes us feel so uncomfortable. We will do anything to avoid feeling hungry. And this isn't me telling you like you should starve yourself or you should, being hungry is a good thing, but it is important to kind of get in touch with what real hunger feels like so that we're not constantly just, feeding ourselves when we aren't actually hungry. So when we did this 24-hour fast, we felt what it really feels like to be hungry. And we also were able to understand that it's okay to be hungry sometimes. So, you hear, oh, I was so hungry and there's nothing else around, so I had to reach for, I had to get fast food or whatever. And, we hide behind this fear and uncomfortability with being hungry that it kind of messes us up and we aren't able to handle being hungry. And that was one of the things that both of us kind of realized where we were like, okay, well, we're hungry. My stomach grumbled a few times, but, it wasn't an emergency. I wasn't going to die if I didn't get food the second I felt hungry. And now I can actually take that as a learning experience to listen to my body a little bit more and, actually understand, am I actually hungry or am I eating because I'm bored or because I'm anxious or because I'm sad or because I'm happy even. So it's so I think that it was so helpful just to kind of get in touch with our bodies and to understand that being hungry is not the end of the world. You can wait the extra 10 minutes to get home and have something that's more beneficial, healthier, and is going to nourish you more. You don't have to drive to the drive-through because you're so hungry on your way home. You don't have to fear this feeling of being hungry, and it's uncomfortable, of course, but if being hungry is the determinant between eating something that's really nourishing and makes you feel good and eating something that's kind of crappy and you wouldn't really want to eat, then, it's okay to wait. Your body's not going to go into starvation mode because you were hungry for 10 minutes. And I think that that's kind of that big fear that we have is that, if we're hungry for 5 seconds, then the world's going to end. And the truth is it's not. And please, another disclaimer, do not take this as me, saying you should always be hungry, being hungry is good, you should starve yourself, because that's not what I'm saying. But, if you can get it cleared by a doctor, because this is not medical advice, I would definitely recommend try like a 24-hour fast. If you think that's too long, try a 12-hour, an 18-hour fast, just so that you can get in touch with what it feels like to really be hungry and be okay with being hungry for a little while. And that's going to help you in the long run with, making healthier choices and being able to, not have that like hangry, that hangry reaction to being hungry. It's okay. Take some deep breaths, drink some tea, and you're going to get through it. You're not starving. You're not dying. It's not an emergency. So get in touch with your body. Feel what it feels like to really be hungry, and know that that's okay. And you can wait a little while to like get to a healthier, better option for you. And just know that, it's okay. You're gonna live, and being hungry is not the worst thing. And knowing what it feels like to be hungry and what true hunger is going to help you so much in the long run. So if you have actually any questions about, this 24-hour fast, we'd be happy to share our experience with you a little bit more, and talk you through it, and of course help you do it in the safest, most effective way possible. So if you want to, just comment or like this post, and we'll talk to you about it. Reach out, and we can see how we can get you more in touch with your body, more in touch with your natural hunger, and be okay with being uncomfortable for a little bit. It's really just going to make you stronger in the long run. So let me know if you want to hear a little bit more, and have a great day.